Yikes. That's all I have to say is yikes, you guys. Okay, so welcome back to another Late to the Table podcast. This one was really unplanned. I didn't plan on making this podcast about this subject in particular, but I'm gonna go the fuck in, as always. Pull up a chair, bitch. You know, we late to the table, we always sip that tea and we always go the fuck in on the subject. And I'm about to go in. This video may not be as long as some of my other posts and my other podcasts, but it's just a quick podcast while it's on my mind. Before I forget, especially with the festivities that are about to take place next week. Merry Christmas to all those, and to all those, have a Merry Christmas. I know that's the wrong statement, but we'll get there. Yeah, female Santa, black Superman. When is enough, okay? Now, you guys, I kind of spoke on social justice warriors in my other post dealing with the Kevin Hart situation and about how I'm kind of over it. Like, I consider myself a social justice representative, but the term social justice warrior right now is starting to have such a negative connotation to it that I'm starting to fall back from that term. I don't like where it's headed, and it's getting to a point where it's getting very fucking annoying. Now, let me give you, if you guys are new to my channel or you don't know anything about me, or maybe I haven't even spoken about this in the 10 years that I've been doing this. Can you believe it's been 10 years, bitch? 10 fucking years. Maybe I've never spoke about this, but I'm a big fucking nerd. I love my video games, I love my comic books, I love my superheroes, I love all of them. Some more than others, but I love all types of shit. Horror movies, everything, okay? Let me clock the tea where the tea needs to be clocked, bitch, on the Black Superman controversy, okay? So I'm late to the table on this. I know it's been out for some time. There have been talks that I think that the guy who did play Superman, Henry Cavill or whatever, who played Superman on Man of Steel and Justice League and all that, you know, Batman v Superman, I think that he's stepping down from playing Superman. He's not renewing his contract. I'm not sure how true that is. I didn't even feel like doing the research for it. Yes, bitch, call me a lazy podcaster. I am. I'll own that team. I didn't even do the research for it. I don't know how true it is. But supposedly people are advocating, one of the actors that are advocating to be in the running to replace Henry Cavill as Superman is Michael B. Jordan. Now, if everybody who knows who Michael B. Jordan is, he played the fucking Human Torch in that horrible Fantastic Four movie. And he also he played Killmonger in Black Panther. He was the villain Killmonger. But that's for the Marvel Universe, and Superman's for the DC Universe. So he, a lot of people are advocating for him to play the Black Superman. I think that at one point he did on his Twitter page post a pic of him, that pic that people put up of him in a Superman costume. I am not here for it. Superman is not black. Now, before you guys call me a coon and all this other shit that a lot of black people like those terms that people like to fling at people because, you know, someone may have a different opinion than yours, let me explain. Superman is not a black person. Superman is a Kryptonian, and he has white fucking skin. It's been like that since the beginning of time. Yes, he's an alien, and yes, technically you can make him any other color if you want to be specific. He doesn't have to be a white man, yada yada, but he has always been portrayed as a white man, and that's just how it is. I don't feel like it should be changed. It shouldn't be changed for one of several reasons, for multiple reasons, okay? Pick any one of them. One of the first reasons I don't think it should be changed is because there are so many other black comic book characters in the DC universe that can be expanded on. Pick one of those characters and shine a light on them. I mean, hello. There is a black version of Superman, to be honest with you. His name is Icon. Icon was created, I forgot whether he was created in the 50s, 60s, or 70s, because there was a cry out there that there was not a black version of Superman. They made a superhero named Icon. He has a sidekick named Rocket. She's fucking badass, if you've ever watched Young Justice. Let's talk about his shit. Let's talk about his situation. Now, the argument that someone brought up to me was, a lot of people don't know Icon Miss Fame. People don't know who Icon is. Well, let me tell y'all something. about 90% of the motherfuckers who showed up for the Black Panther movie, y'all bitches didn't know who Black Panther was. Y'all knew he was a superhero. He showed up on Captain America Civil War. But a lot of people didn't know his background. A lot of people don't know that in the comics, he was married to Storm. I bet y'all didn't know that shit. So, you know, a lot of people don't know, all that things, but, you know, because he was a black superhero, people came out and supported. And I think that is the direction we should go. Put Michael B. Jordan in the Icon outfit. Or remake Steel. Steel is he's a black comic book superhero in the DC universe who kind of dons the Superman logo but calls himself Steel. He's a normal guy in the neighborhood who makes like these mechanical armor type things. Redo Steel, that horrible ass movie that Shaquille O'Neal was in. Kick that shit to the curb and remake that shit. That would go a long way. I would endorse that. But do not make Superman black. For one thing, it's like you're handing sloppy seconds. Okay, we're going to appease you niggas, and we're going to let Superman be black because everybody's crying, oh, there needs to be a black Superman, yada, yada, yada. So let's give you black, let's make Superman black. Here you go. Same story, same background, same everything. Same story that we've been hearing from the fucking get-go. But we just made him black now. That's stupid. Secondly, you're going to lose fans if you do that shit. Okay? You're going to lose fans if you do that shit. Superman is just a white, portrayed by a white man. I'm sorry, that's just how it is. I know it sounds weird for a black man to say that, but it is how it is. Let's do Icon. Let's do Steel. Let's do Black Lightning. Let's do Static Shock. You know, let's do Cyborg. Let's do all these other people. There's so many black superheroes. The Black Green Lantern. Let's redo Green Lantern and use the Black Green Lantern. Because Lord knows Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern was horrible. So let's redo Green Lantern and use the black one. I mean, I just don't think that it's a good idea. The second reason I don't think it's a good idea, this would be the third reason, because the second reason was, like I said, it's like a hand-me-down. But the third reason I don't think it's a good idea is because I'm just tired of people catering to people whining about there not being enough inclusion and shit like that. And you're going about it the wrong fucking way. Okay? I'm just tired of the catering to people being, I'm offended there's not a black Superman. Bitch, fuck you. There's so many creative black content creators out there where you can create a new black superhero, a new black character meant for black people, instead of making this traditionally white character black just to appease us, and it's a sucky ass interpretation. I mean, let's look at what happened with fucking Starfire in the show Titans. Okay? Starfire and fucking Titans, that, you know, apparently she's awesome as Starfire, but people are not giving her a chance because when she's black, you know, you see all these black people that were commenting on how ghetto she looks like a hooker, look at her hair, yada yada. See, black people, we are our own worst enemy. We really are. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna go there. We are our own worst fucking enemy. We want to complain there's not enough inclusion. We want to complain about whitewashing, but yet when you get what you fucking want and they make a black character, then you're like, oh, I don't like how they were portrayed. Fuck off. Fuck all the way off, okay? So yeah, I'm just over that. And as far as the female Santa thing, come the fuck on. Once again, create a new character, a female character whose focus is Christmas. She's a hero of Christmas. It's easy to do that shit. Or let's shine a light on Mrs. Claus. Let's do a storyline where Santa Claus gets sick, or maybe Santa has died. If you want to go a little dark, maybe he kicked the fucking bucket, and Mrs. Claus takes over, pretends that she's a male, pretends that she's Santa Claus, and keeps doing his job for him to continue the legacy. But let's shine a light on Mrs. Claus. You know, instead of being like, I want a gender non-binary Santa. Well, let's be real. Santa is for the kids. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck about the children? Don't care that Santa is this old fat white man. I mean, there are black Santa. I mean, it depends. There's black Santa. You know, black person can be Santa too. People don't care about that Santa is this fat man with a beard. It's us adults who are offended. Why can't Santa have a pussy? Is that really what you guys are thinking about? Are you sitting at home really having a debate about why Santa does not pee sitting down? And I am by far not a sexist. Absolutely not. I am actually a feminist. I just call bullshit what bullshit is due. And just because I claim to be something, like I claim to be for social justice and I claim to be a feminist, doesn't mean I have to agree with everything that other feminists and social justice warriors do. And I think that that's what the problem with our culture now is. You have to pick a side and you have to agree with all these antics. Bitch, I don't agree with any of this shit. The shit is whack. It's ridiculous. There are far worse things going on right now than you giving a fuck about whether or not Santa has a vagina or a penis. Than us giving a fuck whether or not Superman should or should not be black in the next movie. Come on, son. Ugh. And don't even let me get into like how people are reacting to like these Disney portrayals, these live action Disney movies. Supposedly there's a lot of backlash with Aladdin because a lot of people feel like Aladdin is too white. They got a mixed actor to play him, or a lighter skinned, whatever the actor may be. I'm gonna do a video on that as well, about how I feel about these live action Disney movies. But people back the fuck off on that one too. It's still, whether he's mixed or he's a light-skinned person, or whatever the fuck, he is still a person of color. Let's watch the movie first. First of all, Aladdin was not that goddamn dark. He was like bronze, but he wasn't that damn dark. The person does look a little lighter than that, but I don't look at him and see a white person. I don't look at Princess Jasmine and see a white person. There was another video I was watching where someone was trying to claim that, Jasmine was a dark-skinned girl. No, not really. Not really. She wasn't. She was tan. Yes, she was. But, these arguments aside, it doesn't matter. These are people of color. These are people of color. And we're too busy being colorists because they're not dark enough to say that they're not dark enough to be ethnic enough to play this part. Do you not see the problem with that? Anyway, you guys, this is Big Zoe, your host. I hope you guys enjoyed that Late to the Table session. Like I said, it was very impromptu. It was something that, wasn't planning. But, I wanted to talk about this subject while it was on my head. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas Eve and Christmas. I hope you guys have, something to do, whether you're working, whether you have family, whatever. I just hope you guys take a moment to yourselves and have a warm, nice, hot cup of chocolate like I am, or whatever strikes your fancy. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, have a happy holidays. And to all, a good night.